Here's a quick tutorial on how to make a Batman console for the Batcave. First, all you need is some boxes, any shape and size, preferably big ones, some recycled items like plastic containers, bottle caps, screw tops, and smaller boxes. And I used a reference photo from the classic Tim Burton's Batman, 1989, and I threw together some different shapes. And so it looks like Batman's console when he's working at his computer in the Batcave. So then you first assemble your boxes and get the shape that you want. Then you're going to use a hot glue gun to piece it all together. And then you're going to paint. And here's one I already started painting black. This is going to be a TV screen here. And then right here, Batman's going to have his keyboard. Now, depending on where you're putting it, I'm going to be putting this in my garage, so it's going to be dark with some cool lights. I'm not going to worry about the back, but you may want to paint the back too. As you paint, if you get it all in the crevices, particularly in the parts where the two boxes come together, people are not going to notice that it's boxes and that the eye is going to fill in the spaces. So make sure you shove that paint all in the little crevices. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this one, and we'll see how it looks. And once you paint it all one color, you don't see the fact that you have strawberry containers, pie containers, and milk caps and toilet paper rolls. It really starts looking like some sort of computer console. Fitting for Batman. Now here's another example. Before and after paint. You are a funny kid. You have some egg cartons, some more caps, and down here beneath the large box that I use, there's some carpet rolls cut in pieces that I cut holes in the bottom of them just a little smaller than the carpet roll, and then squeezed them in there and they act like legs. So there's just some ideas for inspiration for your own consoles. This last console I put together got a little more fancy. I used some PVC pipe for like handles on a special drawer or unit for this cabinet. And then I used a water bottle for this top part. Now I decided I'm not going to paint that one. I got an idea for that thing. Maybe like a light bulb or something. We'll see. But everything else is going to get painted. And so I just wanted to show you, you can get a little creative with these cardboard boxes. Like opening up an angle here and then putting another piece down here so it looks like a shelf. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this up and we'll see how it turns out. So here's that final panel with the black colors. Not too bad. I really like how it came out. So now we're going to move on to the next stage. Alright, so here's the final product. Once you get all your boxes painted, then what I did was I did some cutouts, a Joker, some consoles, Sorry, my shadow's there. There we go. And just cut them up and pasted them where you thought would look cool. There's a few more. And you can see by my recycled parts that I painted that, you know, egg cartons and salad containers. You can make like all kinds of things and get really creative. And once you got your papers glued down, then all I did was I went into the back and I punched some holes and stuck some Christmas tree lights on there. The blinking ones are perfect. If you have those are great. Or this, you know, the solid ones that don't blink are fine too. And you can get some really cool effects. It looks like an actual computer console. So there's the final effect. So there's the Batcave. And then I got a chair for my son so he can sit. He's dressed up as Batman. And he can greet all his guests as in the proper Batcave. Here are the consoles in a little better light, so you can see them up close and what they look like. And they came out pretty good. And it worked perfectly for the party. My son sat down in front of him and he was the Batman and he had his little chair. And so it looked like he was in his Batcave, you know, with all his computer consoles and stuff. So this will give you some inspiration in case you want to do something like this. Super cheap, super easy. All you need is some boxes, recycled materials, black paint, which all of that you can pretty much scrounge up for pretty cheaply. And in my case, I had everything already, so it didn't cost anything. And then I already had the Christmas tree lights, so you just poke the holes, and then there you go. And the top here, in case you're wondering, that's a fire and ice light, and it shines up pretty nicely on around the cave that was up in there. Here, I'll give you a quick back behind the scenes. See, just poked holes. There's those lights sticking up at the top. Some Christmas tree lights poked in there. Well, no one sees the back, so it's no big deal. It doesn't have to be pretty. Just punched holes with, I use a serrated knife and just kind of wiggle it and make the holes. And that's about it. So there you have it. Batman, Batcave, consoles. Pull back so you can see all of them. One last shot. There you go. I hope this was helpful. And in case your kid wants a Batman party, or you want to do this for props, then this is a really cheap idea, and turned out pretty good, especially in the dark Batcave. All right, thanks for watching.